This episode reminds me of the time that I lent Peter a book about dark and forbidden changeling magic.
Oh, how'd you get it back?
Get it back? I was supposed to do that? Normally in changeling society, we just sort of let these things out there all willy-nilly like.
How could you do such a thing?
These voices, I hear them, and when they...
Unholy shit, I told you bastards Rarity would be great at being evil. Rarity goes full-blown Light Yagami from Death Note on us in this episode and sets off to make a world better in her image, right down to having an airheaded stupid sidekick. Some of the other analysts have suggested that Spike really didn't do anything different from his normal stupid self in this episode. And you know what? Maybe they're right. The point remains, it doesn't matter what Spike does, he's a non-issue for the most part of the episode. This is the most refreshing slice-of-life episode of Season 4. Here, let me explain. Boy gets forbidden book for friend. Boy gives forbidden book to friend. Friend gets horribly corrupted. Hilarity ensues. Now, is this concept of forbidden magic formulaic?
In place of a dark lord, you would have a queen! Not dark, but beautiful and terrible as the dawn! Treacherous as the sea! Stronger than the foundations of the earth! All shall love me and despair!
You bet it is. It's the classic tale of good intentions lead to the path of hell. Spike continues throughout the episode to shrug off against his better judgment, something is wrong.
3 of us?
You, me, and the book, of course.
The obscene lengths of disbelief and willful ignorance that would normally have you tearing your hair out just feels more amusing in a happy Candyland like Ponyville. You get the gradual loss of humanity in Rarity as she just learns to let go of her composure and gives in to her base desires. Those desires being dolling up the place. We see the will of one individual overtaking the wants and desires of an entire town. You see how Rarity's reactions warp Rainbow Dash, Applejack, and Fluttershy. And I'm sure you could explain that away with, yeah, none of these things really are all that bad. But it's a steady climb, so much so by the end, Spike is genuinely freaked out after it's too late. Another horror show trope. For a Y-rated show, this is as good as it's ever gonna get. One of my favorite shows growing up was Friday the 13th, the series, where every week the cast would have to deal with a new cursed item corrupting whoever. Imagine what a fun show MLP would be if we had some kind of trickster passing out cursed items. And we had a whole season with the cast having to get them back, all for no good reason.